What's up guys, it's me MC and I'm back with another tips video on the games Pokemon Black and Pokemon White 2. This video may contain some spoilers for cool things you might want to surprise yourself in the game, so, just be aware. Now in this video I'm going to focus on the new items they have added in the game, and some of these items are pretty sweet. In the last episode I spoke of two items called the Round Charm, or Oval Charm, and the Shiny Charm, yet they have added, I believe, 8 other items into the game, possibly. And some of these items are pretty cool and helpful. And yet others are just, like those regular items you get through the game that you actually need to, beat the game. But the items are the Colress Machine, the DNA Splicer, the Grubby Handkerchief, I believe, or Grubby Hanky, the dropped item, the Metal Box, the Permit/License, and the Plasma Card, and the Reveal Glass, which the Reveal Glass is pretty sweet. And yeah, but so now the Colress Machine, which, is given to you by Colress in Route 22. And, if you don't know who Colress is, you'd probably recognize him if I told you he has that odd headpiece that he wears, and he wears like a white lab coat. That guy, yeah. He gives it to you on Route 22. So this item gives you the ability to be able to remove Pokemon from blocking your path. So I'm guessing it's kind of like the Poke Flute used to move Snorlax and like the red and red and blue versions. I'm thinking of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, those versions, the older ones. And yeah, so that's pretty much what the sorry, had to burp. That's pretty much what the Colress Machine is used for, moving some Pokemons. And the next item is the DNA Splicer. Now, this item allows you to merge Kyurem and Zekrom/Reshiram to give you black/white Kyurem, which I've never had yet, but apparently they're pretty cool. And you are able to do this once you have beaten Kyurem in the Giant Chasm. And I'm pretty sure you get the DNA Splicer around the 7th or 8th gym, I think. One of those, I can't remember. And the next is the dropped item. Now, this item might sound rather dull. It's like, oh, it's a dropped item, so I just, find it, return it, and get something. No, this item is freaking advanced. Like, to use it. It's going to be a pain to use it, but, I think it's worth it. So you get this item at the Nimbasa Amusement Park, and now once you obtain this item, you will be requested by the owner to return it. From there you'll be called at random areas, which I will inform you on later, and after the 10th call, the owner will call you and ask you to meet in Nimbasa to return the item. Once you have done that, they will be added to your X-Transceiver, and you will call them a total of 30 times. You can only call in specific locations, which again, I will inform you on later. And on the 30th call, they will ask you to meet once again in Nimbasa. And they will want to ride the Ferris wheel with you. And now, after that, call them a total of 50 times, so 20 more. And on the 40th call, there will be only sound. Like, there won't be a video. It's just, all you can hear is the voice. And on the 50th, they will be wearing their work clothes, and it's just going to cut the line in about a second or so. And on the call them a 51st time, and then wait a day and call them again. And they will meet you in Nimbasa and offer to trade for any Pokemon, like any Pokemon. You could give them a stupid Patrat if you want, and they'll give you something awesome. And so yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can repeat the trade every day until you go through all the Pokemon, which vary on depending whether you chose to be a boy or a girl. If you chose to be a boy, I believe the person is a girl, and she'll give you certain types of Pokemon. I can't remember what they are, but apparently they're pretty rare. And if you're a boy, no, if you're a girl, it'll be a boy, and it'll give you different types of Pokemon. So, if you have 2 games, be a girl and be a boy. It's a good idea. And now, the areas, which I mentioned earlier, are behind the Pokemon Center in Nimbasa, near the officer, like Pokemon Officer, like Officer Jenny, those people, in Route 16, behind the fence at the bottom of Route 5, somewhere near the slope to Clay Road in Driftvale, across the first bridge and near the ledges of Route 6, on the airstrip in Mistralton, is that how you spell it? Mistralton? On the airstrip, the one place with the airport. Jeez, some people need a bigger description. And Route 9, near the Hidden Hollow. I believe this is another term for grotto. I don't really know why people would call it a hollow or grotto. Grotto sounds so much cooler. And in Yamaji Town, near the stairs. Yamaji, I didn't even know there was a town called that. in Undella Town between two rocks, and Route 13, you have to start from Undella Town, which is behind the ledge, or Undella City, whichever one, and there are rocks and a fisherman. So somewhere around that general area. And yeah, so those are the places that you can get that freaking person to call, or actually answer the phone, and apparently they just want to see you work. They don't really care much. You can stand outside their window and call them. They don't like that. And alright, so that was only item 3, and that was pretty crazy, but so this is item 4, and this is the Grubby Hanky, and now I don't really know. This, you can find it in the Necrane Cafe, and it just needs to be returned to the owner. This is kind of what the dropped item was. What you guys probably thought the dropped item was. And yeah, so I don't really know what she gives you, or the person. Maybe you get a cookie, or something. I don't know. Whatever you get, it might be good. Possibly. And yeah, so the item 5, which is the metal box, which is given to you by some guy who gives you medals early in the game, is not really that important. And item 6 is the permit license, which allows you to go to the nature sanctuary by taking it to the Mistralton Airport. And now I believe you get this once you've seen all the Unova Pokemon. It's either all of the Unova Pokemon or all the Pokemon like National Dex-wise. Once you've seen them all, you don't need to catch them. And I believe in this nature sanctuary, I talked about it in the last video, in the other tips video, where you can get the shiny Haxorus. I think it's level 60, and that'd be pretty sweet to have. It's kind of like getting the Gyarados, but this one's more work. And item 7 is the Plasma card, which allows you to gain access to various parts of the Plasma Frigate, that ship. Now, the last item is the Reveal Glass, and now this one's pretty cool. What it does is it changes the forms of Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. So they have like 2 freaky forms, apparently, like other than the regular ones. Kind of like Shaman, how he gets his Sky form. And they look freaking sweet. It's pretty sweet. And you get this by transferring your Landorus from the Dream Radar to your game, and bringing him in his Therian form to the Abundant Shrine. And then you will then just get the Reveal Glass, apparently. Just bring that guy to the Abundant Shrine. Abundant Shrine, and yeah, that's how you get him. So, well guys, that's all for my tips video, and be sure to comment if you have any questions or concerns, and subscribe for more of these tip videos. Thanks for watching.